So there you go. Well, your midwife
My midwife.
suggested that you smoked the bud to feed the baby, make it eat more.
Because I had bad morning sickness.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that made me stop spewing and eat a bucket or a puff, and I told my midwife that, and she said, well, if that's the only thing that's going to make you eat and stop your morning sickness, I'll have more. So I'm telling you straight up, I smoked from the day I found out I was pregnant to the day I pushed my babies out. I was in labour and I was downstairs in the car park. I swear, I shit you not.
Yeah, no, that's cool though, because that's like a natural remedy, isn't it?
I believe that.
I mean, did you?
Every contraction, I didn't want the epidural, nothing.
No, you didn't have any of that?
I just wanted a shotty.
So you didn't have any of the normal?
I didn't have epidural. I just had a gas, but my partner was more on the gas than I was.
I understand.
I wanted a shotty.
So you were chilling out while you were pushing it out.
That's right.
Man, that's
with a bit of a but
yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
But I was chilling out.
Yeah, man, you were chilling, but you know, you still wanted to bite your husband's head off. Right? Your man's head. Look, I understand. I've got some. I was there for the last one of the and I understand. I told him, the only thing not to say is, "Are you okay?" No, you're all right.
But he was saying that while the gas was in his mouth, "Are you alright?" So yeah, job bless.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so you could say that you truly used cannabis for medicinal reasons in a much safer form than most medicines, because many medicines, of course, will affect the unborn child. Many medicines will cross that barrier, cross the placenta, and can damage that unborn child. I mean, for Christ's sake, think of thalidomide. Yeah. I mean, seriously, that was an anti-nausea drug that sadly and tragically affected so many people at that time. And you know, the Misuse of Drugs Act Amendment Bill that's before Parliament, Select Committee right now, it seeks to ban pipes for the smoking of cannabis and, or parts thereof, or bongs. But it also is going to remove thalidomide from a Class A drug. It's going to be able to be prescribed again. No. Go figure.
Go figure, right?
Go figure. Hey? So you use cannabis, which did not harm your unborn child. No. There is no evidence that it does so.
Yep.
In fact, made it a much easier pregnancy for you.
It did.
Because of your morning sickness and your eating, and your baby was healthier because of it. So for you, it was truly the right medicine.
It was. And the doctor, the midwife and everything, the specialist of it, they encouraged me.
and that's not without reason. I wonder whether they'd be keen to prescribe you thalidomide today.
Exactly.
Oh no! We now know after we've
also know that it helps people, because my partner, he died of leukemia last year in August, and he was on morphine. He was on like 3 different drugs that were supposed to take the pain away. And I'm telling you, the day he died, I was giving him shotties, and that's the only thing that relaxed and calmed him mentally before he died. My mother-in-law, she died of breast cancer 6 months ago, and she hated weed, hated cannabis, hated it. Well, on her last 3 days, I was giving her shotties, and that's the only thing. But the morphine wasn't helping. Right now I can't remember the other 2, but yeah, so the only thing that helped...
Her drugs in her final days...
She wanted me to give her shotties, she was telling me.
She tried them, and they worked. They achieved the goal, they relaxed her.
Yeah, just the cannabis. They were on an IV pump, pumping them morphine in it, her and my husband.
Right.
And as soon as I gave them a puff of the J,
yeah.
They were humming.
So it's a medicine. It's It doesn't heal, it doesn't cure.
But
although there are some suggestions and there are some people that advocate that it does, but it's like taking an aspirin. If you have a headache and you take an aspirin, Nurofen, one of those, all of a sudden your headache is taken care of because the chemical reactions happen. For some people that take too many aspirins, they can kill you.
Overdose.
And some people can actually have a cone and that'll take care of a headache for them.
Exactly.
And what's the definition of medicine? Why do we take medicine? To make us feel better. Because we're feeling crook.
Not feeling good. Not feeling good.
What's wrong? I don't know. I got a bellyache. I didn't have a crab. No nookie this morning. I've been having a bad day.
Woke up on the
what have you got that's a little pick-me-up? Well, how about having a martini? How about having a scotch? How about having a cigarette? Or how about having a cone which is designed? God, the god of ganja, designed a cone for weed to be consumed through.
Thank you. Thank
you. I reckon that if it doesn't actually cure things, you don't really give a fuck anymore. You get stoned, you go, oh well, I got terminal cancer, I really don't care. I've tried all the therapies, I did the shot, but okay, it's over when it's over. Because we're all going to die.
Exactly.
I mean, we don't talk about it.
No. When it's put on
there's three things in life we don't talk about.
When it's been put on the table.
We don't talk about our death. What might be there or what's there. We have our beliefs in private and public views, religious and otherwise, but we don't talk about death. We don't actually think, hey, it's actually going to happen to me one day, because we all die, right? So, but we don't talk about it.
No.
We don't talk about masturbation. Hey, we don't.
Well, me and my girls do.
It's not something
but it's just, I know, you know what I mean. Exactly.
It's not out there in conversation.
No,
you don't sit around a dinner table with a bunch of friends having cocktails, nannies and grandmas, and you sit around and talk about masturbation. It's really not done. It's like catching your parents in bed doing naughty things. You can't do that, all right? So we don't talk about that. It's not. We make jokes about it, but we don't talk about it. And the third thing we don't talk about is whether we smoke weed or not. We don't talk about that. And it's amazing just how many people do. We've had people come into the daiquiri in Auckland that have come in because they've heard about the pleasures of our club and seen friends that they haven't seen in 10 years since high school, that both of them smoked at that time in high school, but they didn't smoke together, so neither of them knew that they were smokers. And here they are, 10 years later, they met at the daiquiri. And it was like a big hug, and what have you been up to? And, with your family, and this, it was really cool. And that similar stories abound. We have a number of those sorts of stories. So, cannabis is already bringing together sort of a thing. I mean, that's what brought you here tonight.
That's right.
So we can have a chat about the healing qualities and how to have babies without really biting your husband's head off.
My brother, I'm going to get home soon, and my brother's going to be...
You can have to get home though and play on the machine, on the computer. And
definitely. I'm going to show him. I need to
watch this
because we've got the same thing. So how do I?
Yeah, I'll show you when we switch off and finish our conversation.
Oh, choice.
Was that the joint? Fuck, it's gone. Should we have another? Let's see how fucked up we can get. Experiment. What's that? You're going to be on camera.
All right.
Well, good. Let's see. That's cool. We've still got Auntie's microphone switched on, so if she was to say something, we'd hear it.
Yeah, awesome. Want to say something, Auntie?
Where's Damien?
He's at home. He's at Steve's. With all the kids.
We've got the whole world watching, and you ask where's Damien? I mean, you could have said something earth-shatteringly, Shakespeare-like, to be or not to be, stoned or not to be. But no, we're Damien. Right? We're Damien. He's behind his own, doing his toenails and washing the dishes. Oh, shit, man, we're all informed.
He's at home feeling sorry for himself.
Feeling sorry for himself?
No, I'm just adding it up. It's my baby brother. It's my baby brother.
There you go. So there you go, Auntie. There's the story. There's the story.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely.
Well, this is really cool. More people coming in down there. It's lovely. We're having a great time here. We just keep the camera going
Nice and
while the
cozy
camera
over there?
goes.
Yeah, it's okay. Nice cup of tea.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to set that for you. How about you? Up for a...
Nice meeting you, eh?
And you too.
We're gonna see each
I'm
other
going
soon,
to sign this off and close down this recording because I think it's important that what we've said tonight and your story gets seen. So I want to link that around the place and let people see what we've just talked about.
Oh, cool.
Because I think that's pretty cool that you've used it as a medicine during your pregnancy. Now, there is a little more that we should know about, Dave, and that is, do you use cannabis when you're not pregnant?
All day.
Now, I thought that might be the answer. So I've already anticipated a resolution to that. Now, you could say that it's in the form of a preventative. It's like you just have to keep doing it to keep chilled because now you've had the baby so easily, you've got to get it chilled, otherwise I'll drive you fucking insane, right? So, that's cool. That's cool. It's how we get through life. Using medicine to make us feel better.
Yep.
I don't see a big issue with that.
No.
I really don't. So you don't feel that you're consuming something that has any toxins, it's likely to be harmful to your body, it hasn't killed you,
No.
it doesn't make you forgetful of your kids or neglectful.
No.
Makes you better, man, doesn't it?
Makes me better more.
Yeah, I understand. Because your story is the same of hundreds of thousands of men and women, young families, they have young families. In some cases they hide it from their kids, and in other cases they're quite open about it. And they come from all different backgrounds.
Exactly.
It's not just the gang members that have that openness with their kids. It's the managing directors and the doctors' families and the head nurse families and the registrar at the court's families. Oh, they know he smokes.
Yeah.
They know she smokes. And they understand because they love them and they're nice people that it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? For them. So, why do we lock people up for it? Why? That's it.
Yeah.
We're out of here.